Albert Hall tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I boxed out at Royal Albert Hall years ago when Marco Antonio Barrera was top of the bill against Paul Lloyd. So it has fond memories for me. I think Royal Albert Hall was always a special venue, and even though you were coming through on the undercard, you're always one of them ones that in the early days sticks out. So I never thought I'd be coming back in the corner with one of my fighters defending a European title and on such a iconic ladies bill. It's fantastic, and it's great to be here.
Chlow Watson, a European belt, but she's been a bit inactive, slightly lost in, I guess, the boxing politics. How have you dealt with that?
Yeah, it's been the nightmare from hell, to be honest with you. She won the European title in just a 7th fight. What does that tell you about the ability she has? And then the mandatory got beat, and then the mandatory was replaced with a girl called Maisie Rose, and then they wanted a warm-up fight. So they both had a warm-up fight in which Maisie got beat by Jasmina, who Chloe's fighting tonight, and then the purse bids was in 3 months' time and 2 months' time, and then that got pushed back another 2 months, and then they both promoters agreed terms, and then they disagreed it, and then Chloe got injured, and ultimately it's been a nightmare, to be honest. But
has it been harder as a fighter or this side doing this? I mean, it's two different things, I guess. But
well, it's a difference, because it's like she won the European title, and obviously you want her to kick on and do a career, and from a financial point of view as well, to be honest, when you train every day with these kids and that, every day of your working life with them, you get close to them, you know what I mean? So when situations like this occur, which is no one's fault, Adam as much as anyone, it's just a boxing thing that sometimes happens. I feel it just as much as me fighters, but I said, listen, stay, it'll come good, we'll get a date, something will come up, stay in the gym. So she'd been in the gym sparring. So when she did get the phone call, 3 weeks ago to come on this show, she was perfectly ready for it. So any message out to any youngsters out there that's not got a date coming up, stay in that gym and take over. You never know what's going to happen.
What do we expect from her tomorrow night?
I think the TV fans are going to love her. She's got a very, very exciting style. She's got a great personality, as you expect from someone from Merseyside. But and she's come through the GB route, like Natasha Jonas, like Natasha Price, so the fundamentals are all in place. It's the groundwork has been put in, and I think sometimes I think you can see the girls that have come through the GB squad, they tend to stand out. You can tell they've got that grooming, that base, haven't they? And Chloe's got that, and I think she deserves to be on this type of event, because I really do believe in a couple of years' time, maybe even less, she can be topping the bill. Exactly where the two girls are tonight. I said you can use them as your role model. Look what they did. They come through the GB squad. Look what they do, and you can do the same, Chloe. And that's where we're at. Yeah, I have such confidence in her. Yeah.
It's a great night for female boxing again, and an all-women's card. It's just brilliant to see, isn't it?
It's brilliant, and from where it come from all them days ago when my mate Jane Couch went up against the Border Control fighting for the opportunity where ladies could, as well as the lads, could fulfil their dreams, and get into boxing. And I don't think boxing would be where it is today if it wasn't for Jane Couch, if I'm brutally honest. And you got people like Natasha Jonas that has just followed in Jane's footsteps to make the ladies' game even bigger and better. And to be honest with you, this show on tomorrow night, an all ladies show, and the quality and the standard of the fights that is on it and everything like that, I can only see ladies boxing going from strength to strength.
What are you thinking with Lauren Price and Tasha Jonas? It's a wonderful unification, isn't it?
Well, Lauren Price is she's like this. She's inexperienced as a pro, but she's no spring chicken from experience in boxing. You know what I mean? So it's not like Natasha's going in there against a rookie. But I mean, when you see what Natasha has done with the amateurs and as the professional, it's certainly an experience versus youth one. And but as history has told us in boxing, sometimes youth can overcome experience. But the young guns can overcome. But then sometimes, experience has overcome the youth. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a case of one of them. I sit on the fence, to be honest with you. I think that Natasha might be a little bit too clever, when it gets to them championship rounds down the home straight. But if you were asking me where to put my last pound, I wouldn't say that with any degree of confidence. I really do think it's a 50-50 fight, and I think the two men in the corner are going to play a good part, you know, of the advice that they give, because the fighters are so evenly matched. And let's have it right, Joe Gallagher and Robert McCracken, you can't get better people to give you advice, can you? But I think it's going to be a really touch and go. We've got two great trainers, two great fighters, and it could be the finest of little things, getting off to a good start, getting off the game plan. That could make all the difference, to be honest. But if you wanted me to put my last pound, I'd probably say Natasha.
Finally, how are you? You look well.
I'm great, I'm doing all right, I'm keeping busy, to be honest. I'm busier now than when I was fighting, to be honest. With you, I thought you retire, you're supposed to put your feet up. But that's not been the case for me. I keep myself busy, you know, training my boxers in the gym, and doing me, you know, me bit from ambassador for mental health. I'm doing me motivational speeches here and there, doing me comedy, my sportsman's dinners. I'm a granddad now, so, you know, I'm doing the granddad thing, doing the father thing, and, you know, life's slowed down a lot for me now, and I'm enjoying it. I'm in a really good place.
Great to see you, Ricky, as always. Thanks for joining the Voice of Boxing. Thanks, mate. Yep.